Good day, Georgetown. It is Wednesday, which means it's time for our midweek news. We have 4 items for you this morning. Number one, we had a great turnout last night for Feeding America Serving. We had 71 families that came through that received food. We had 21 new families joining us, which is unusual. That's atypical, and we are grateful for that many new families coming and receiving food and receiving the ministry that happens monthly in this parking lot. Another added piece that created some new zeal and zest was that we had the cadets and the gems involved in serving, and they did a great job. In fact, they were sort of the cornerstone of the serving this last night. And Amy's going to have more stories about what happened in some of those interactions with some of those who received ministry, as well as those who provided it. Number 2, another service opportunity on the horizon happens at the end of June. We're bringing this to your attention now because we need 7 or 8 adult volunteers or volunteers of any age to accompany our high school youth to a project on the East Coast. We're sending a group to Pleasantville, CRC, and with a project that some of us, if we're old enough, might remember, summer workshop in missions, these kinds of opportunities to serve for a week in another location. You may also know that Georgetown has had a long history of going to Guatemala, and this year that trip has been postponed one more year. So we've decided to do a domestic service opportunity, and this will be an opportunity for young and old to work side by side, hand to hand together, and do some good kingdom building work. So if you're a person of any age and are willing to join our youth in this opportunity, please connect with Eric. Let him know, and we can answer more questions that you may have about this. Again, it's the last full week of June, or the last week of June. Number 3, another opportunity to be community together happens this Saturday afternoon from 1 to 4. We are anticipating a mini golf community event, but in order to get to that point, we need to build and construct some holes. So that's going to take place this Saturday from 1 to 4. We invite you to come bring your imagination and work side by side with others to construct holes for an indoor mini golf event that will take place the following Saturday. That is the last Saturday of February. 4th, and finally, I'm back from sabbatical, and I had 7 weeks away, and I want to thank Georgetown for that time. In my personal life that this was a time that was filled with multiple unexpected surprises, and we are working through those in our family life with our daughter and our son-in-law. I need to tell you that this morning I got a buoyant phone call from my daughter who said, "I can finally see Clay," and that added some boost for all of us because they've had a 21-day quarantine. But for my sabbatical, I was able to connect with each one of these pastors, these spiritual guides in my life. All 3 of those connections happened differently than we had planned, but I was able to do that. I had good conversation with my former pastor in college, John Hellinga, and we connect at a deep level because he was important at an important time. Jack Vanderplate is another retired pastor who I maintain a long friendship with and collegiality, and was able to tell him how much I appreciated him along the way. And while I didn't get an entire weekend with my mentor and world-renowned Old Testament scholar Walter Brueggemann, we did get to spend part of a day together just because of some COVID restrictions that they were facing. So I got time with all of these folks, and that was replenishing and restorative. That was the target. That was the goal of this time. And pastors always give thanks to their congregations for for those seasons when we can reset, when we can replenish, so that we can re-engage fully in congregations we love. And that is the case. The peace of Christ to you.